YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you with another J Talks Crypto. We talking some Bitcoin, we're talking some Toshi. Before we get into it, I gotta let you know, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You should never buy the things you see on YouTube, especially in my videos. Don't buy it. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin coming in at 104.3, looking volatile today. Fear Greed Index coming in at a 57. It's Monday, boys. It's Monday, and here we are, starting to break down a little bit. But is the breakdown for realsies, or is this just a shakeout, right? Are they just trying to shake out some of these paper handsers right before Bitcoin goes on to pump? A lot of people thinking that it's exactly that. It's just a small little shakeout right before the big pump. Some people even talking about Kazakhstan to launch a city's economic zone. They're they're launching cryptocurrency out there in Kazakhstan, guys. I definitely don't suggest that you buy any country coins, guys. All these countries are launching scam coins. It's totally crazy. As you guys could see, though, crypto scener saying Bitcoin gonna be touching 36,000. That'd be crazy. I don't know about 36K. I mean, we did talk about the fact that Bitcoin did start its rally back in 2023, right, at 15,000. So that guy's predicting that the cycle is over, and that there is no altcoin cycle. I don't know about that. Somebody saying Bitcoin reclaimed 105 the weekend, short squeeze. Sentiment seems to be stabilizing. Some think 100K holds. That's what I was saying. I was saying 100K might be the hold. Somebody said bullish to 120. That guy is thinking that we pumped. This guy saying buy Bitcoin 101, 102. Again, not financial advice, right? That guy doesn't know necessarily what he's talking about. Nobody generally knows what's going to happen with Bitcoin, right? Whenever you invest in a cryptocurrency that's highly volatile, it's gambling, right? Bitcoin can go up, or again, we could create another shoulder right here, shoulder, head, shoulder, and that could be an indicator that we need to see some more sell off, dump down to the downside, right? I was saying probably 100K myself. I was even saying possibly even as low as 95K. And if that happens, guys, it's going to drive a lot of fear in the market. I would assume that Bitcoin is going to rise in dominance and start tanking the rest of the market, right? Which is generally what happens when Bitcoin dominance is high. It generally, the altcoins tend to suffer, right? So I want to know what's going to happen. Again, Ethereum making its little bit of a move, but the rest of the market seeming like it's very speculative right now. So let's check out Toshi Coin. I know you guys are interested in Toshi. As you guys can see, Toshi hasn't been moving much. It's at 228 million today, only down about 5% on the day, but seems like all morning long it hasn't been doing much of anything. In the past 6 hours, it's only down 0.33. So seems like these guys waiting on what's going to happen with Bitcoin, right? Could be creating a wedge right here. Also could be creating, double rejection off of this top level indicator on the 4 hour that we might need to see some correction. Also on the 1 day, if we reject it off this, do we need to see some more correction, or can we continue in this uptrend? Can we continue start breaking up above some of these levels? It's really going to be dependent on Bitcoin, in my opinion. Again, sometimes we do see some fake moves early in the week, and then real price action happens on a Thursday. That's not to say necessarily it's always going to break out on a Thursday. It is to say, though, usually you'll see big shifts in the market. Sometimes it's going up, sometimes it's going down. So, again, if we trend sideways, we create another shoulder, and then Thursday comes around, we might be breaking down on that in that situation. Or, again, maybe we have some kind of double bottom here, and Thursday we could start really seeing a pump to the upside. That would be the best optimal situation. I don't think that the cycle's over personally. I've been saying that. We haven't had a blow off top yet. But I do think that there's going to be some volatility in this zone. I think that they're trying to shake out some of these paper hands. Maybe the recovery will happen later on. I don't think that altcoin season is canceled, but I do think that it's probably just a little bit postponed. Either way, we're going to cover each and every day, guys. So, again, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, do it. And then also, every single comment, every single like on all these videos, it helps us in the algorithm. It helps Toshi get seen. So drop a Toshi to let the algorithm know that Toshi is coin that is being talked about on the internet. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.